doing it in style.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Williams. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Nowitzki. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Parsons for 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Matthews dishes to Nowitzki. And it's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And stolen by Nowitzki. Pass to Parsons. It's stolen by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Rejected by Nowitzki. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. Down low. Taken away by Williams. And they're moving it up. The 3 from Matthews. Kept alive. And finished off by Parsons.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Now here's Barnes. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Nowitzki. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Fresh from a win against Portland.
It was a surprising victory. It looked like they'd go easily, but they came strong in the fourth. That was big-time momentum that they carried all the way to the win. That was an exciting finish.
Crazy game, Clark. I mean, they couldn't have won it in any more of a dramatic fashion.
No one near him. And another basket for Golden State.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Warriors leading by 4. Always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
Matthews goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Iguodala. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And when you look at the Mavs, they have always built through free agency. Still tinkered with the roster this season to get into a position to compete. Not having any lottery picks for so long has hampered their youth and development.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And Barea subbed in for Williams.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Well, you know, with the Mavs making the playoffs so consistently, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Cuts both ways. They rarely have draft picks that help take the team to the next level, but they are in the playoffs, which is what every team wants to be part of.
Anderson, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Powell, that's good.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Felton kicks to Barea to the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Both teams. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Ian Clark out there with Barbosa. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Rush in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. To the paint. Here's Spates. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And again, Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 9 points. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
They double him with Nowitzki. And so here is Golden State. Green, the pass to Livingston. Here's Thompson. Can't hit. And it's Dallas the other way. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
And Green gets it to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Warriors trail by 3. Livingston kicks to Barnes. To the middle. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Nowitzki. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. It's stolen by Green. Kicks it to Livingston. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
On the wing, Green. Defended by Nowitzki. Green kicks to Barnes. And that one is hammered home.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Pass to Anderson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. Matthews comes in for Anderson. That's Felton in for Devin Harris. Green with the ball. Now Felton defending. Bogut dishes to Livingston. It's deflected. 3-on-3. Uncovered. Second chance shot. Pachulia, good. Pachulia's got his first basket.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Three from the inbound. Another 3 for Dallas. And so that brings the first half to a close. Mavericks ahead, up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And now the third quarter about to get going. It's been quite a game for Chandler Parsons.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. It's been quite a game for Chandler Parsons.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Matthews. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 down low.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Warriors trailed by 7. Iguodala's drive. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wasted no time on that one. And 11 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And as we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You take a look at the Warriors. And, of course, there's Dallas. They're tied right now. Dallas leading by 9. A 3 from Matthews. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Warriors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 11. Bogut the pass to Livingston. Another shot. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. It's Matthews on the wing. Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Williams kicks to Parsons. All alone. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Parsons. Williams has got 5.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Felton comes in for Parsons. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
And that one's good. Barnes.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
That's a 2 from Matthews. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes dishes to Livingston. It's tipped. Felton the pass to Matthews. Good. And a nice assist from Felton. 9 points for Wesley Matthews.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Pachulia, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, they've also really been down in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Barbosa for 3. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barea from outside off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Parsons checked in for Powell. It's Iguodala with the drive. Barbosa for 3. And the shot is good. Barbosa's got 5 points in the quarter. Parsons on the wing. That will count. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Warriors trail by 12. We've got Rush. Iguodala out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's Barbosa in the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Williams. Ahead. And that one's good by Clark.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Shoots the 3. And there's Parsons on the assist by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists tonight.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense. Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Dallas calls timeout. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys.
And then Iguodala with the dunk.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
6 on the shot clock. Berea dishes to Nowitzki. Again, the miss by Nowitzki.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Mavericks leading by 9. Berea, the pass to Williams. Back to Parsons. Dallas moving the ball around. Pachulia kicks to Nowitzki. With the fadeaway. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Livingston kicks to Green. Inside runner. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Timeout.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Dallas making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Thompson from long range. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Matthews, no good. Warriors trailed by 9. Iguodala misses the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the call will be against Shaun Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch 4 was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a 3. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
With the stretch 4 and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space out the floor type game, and shot making gives you a chance to do that.
Warriors trail by 13. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Dallas.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
Eight-second violation.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tell.